It is Phineas. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I got a good one for you. This is a list of 19 things that people are wasting their money on. Now, a lot of these I didn't even think of. So let's get started here. Number one, now this one I thought of. I never waste money on this, but a lot of people do. Everybody's so dehydrated. Number one, bottled water. It's unnecessary. Just get a filter for your faucet or a filter pitcher. There's no need to rely on individual plastic bottles for water at home. Getting a filter is more eco-friendly and cost-effective. I don't even want that. There's so much poison and junk in all our foods and stuff. The water is going to be fine. Number two, donations that people send to celebrity preachers. Now, see, I don't even think about that one, but people do that. And I know several of these preachers on TV, and they make so much money off donations. And they just keep buying more houses and more cars. They are often driven by faith or influence and can be seen as a form of financial support for their ministries, but sometimes it raises concerns about exploitation. Yeah, I would never send money to a celebrity preacher. Number three, this one I can kind of relate to. Funko Pops. You know those toys? Here, I'll show you. Those toys people collect, everybody has those things. They're like $10 a piece. They're like any movie, any TV show ever made. There's gonna be a Funko Pop of Fonzarelli from Happy Days or Two and a Half Men, Charlie Sheen, whatever celebrity you can think of are Funko Pops. And people go crazy with those things. And I used to have a toy collection. I don't like Funko Pops. I never owned a Funko Pop. They're small and kind of cheap and just not my thing. But, okay. This person says, I had a friend nearly get evicted because he spent all his money on Funko Pops. He still insists it's an investment. Well, it's kind of like Beanie Babies where there's a couple that are worth a lot of money, but I think most of them are just like, in the baseball card terms, just commons. They're not worth much. He still insists it's an investment that will pay off, but he's going to end up humiliated like the rest of the people who spent their life savings on Beanie Babies. Remember that craze? And I think there's still some that might be worth a lot of money, but I think most are not. Number four of things people waste money on. Designer labels, especially on standard quality products. I agree with that one. Some name brand stuff is more quality than some cheaper stuff, but I don't really go for name brand. Number five, now see, I didn't think of this one because I've never had this one. Dental insurance. A lot of dental insurance covers little more than a checkup. It's like a mechanic taking a free look under your hood of your car. They're going to find something that you didn't notice. And that will not be covered. I don't blame dentists, but for some reason, dental insurance is way worse than regular health insurance, which is already pretty bad. I agree with that. I've never had dental insurance. But I wouldn't even thought about that one. Number six, this is a world I don't understand at all. And someone could try to explain to me, I'll still won't understand it. Crypto, the magic bean token that grows infinitely in value because crypto bros say so. I know nothing about crypto. So for me, it'd be a complete waste of money. I don't get it. I don't even want to get it. I don't want to. All right, number seven of things people waste money on. Priority boarding on flights. Why on earth would you pay to have a right to sit on the aircraft even longer than necessary? See, I didn't know that was a thing. I haven't traveled in a while. I didn't know that was a thing. You could pay extra to get on first, but you're just sitting on the plane. But I wonder if you get off first at the next destination if you have priority boarding. I don't know. Relax in a spacious waiting area by the gate until you're called. Yeah. And board the flight without any wasting time. You clowns. Oh, not you guys. That's what that is. Alright, number 8. I agree with this one. Warranties on electronics. I don't think my entire life I've ever bought a warranty. Ever. But they're always offered on everything. They're rarely used, and the paperwork usually has so many caveats to making it pay out as rare and troublesome as possible. Yeah. I've never bought those. I always think they're a waste of money. But I imagine if you bought one for a toaster and the toaster broke, it would be almost hell trying to get that toaster replaced. It just won't be worth it. Number 9. People who compulsively buy the new smartphone every year for no reason other than because it's new. That's very common. I don't get that one at all. My cell phone is an Android, and we're looking on a year now, and I use my phone for work. Otherwise, my phone never broke. But my power on-off button broke about a year ago. But the phone is completely fine. I just shut it off at night. Just tap it and shut it off, and tap it and turn it back on. But I can't shut my phone off. And it doesn't inconvenience me anyway. I don't care. and the phone works perfectly fine. I don't want to buy a new phone just because of that. But people do. But every time there's an iPhone 17, they'll buy iPhone 17a, buy iPhone 18, and they'll wait in line for that stuff. That's just a waste of money to me. Complete waste of money. Number 10. This one I've never done, but I see people push this stuff. YouTubers merchandise. In most cases, this stuff is repackaged and overpriced. Yeah, I don't have nothing against YouTubers trying to make money. I mean, everybody needs to make money. I'm just not going to buy any of it. I'm not going to buy... You guys want a t-shirt with Frugal Phineas on it? Heck no. Nobody wants that junk. But yeah, usually any merchandise that you would buy, we just don't need it. It's just extra junk. Number 11, I agree with completely. Food delivery services like DoorDash. What a waste of money that is. I don't understand that one. I don't get it. It's so expensive to order. It turns a regular fast food meal into like double the price. It's a complete waste of money. I probably have 10,000 deliveries because I deliver on these apps in the mornings. I've never once had something delivered to me. I don't even know how to do it. I don't know what that part of the app looks like. That's just a complete waste of money. Number 12. I think I kind of know what this means, and I agree it's a waste of money. Video game skins and emotes. I don't know what emotes are, but skins, I think you can spend money on get different skins, like different outfits. I don't know. But yeah, that would be a waste of money. Number 13. This one's such a waste of money. Movie theater food. First of all, I don't go to movie theaters. I haven't been in so long. It's just miserable to me. I can't stand it. But the food is so overpriced, and that's where they make their money. But my God, the food is overpriced. Number 14. Third-party travel sites that promise you a good deal on a hotel room. I can attest. I've seen so many people end up being overcharged or have hidden fees dropped on them. I don't know enough about that, but yeah, I can see that. Like instead of going to the hotel's website itself, you go to a third party like Expedia, and I don't know enough about it. I haven't traveled in so long. I don't enjoy traveling. Number 15, name brand milk. Store brands are made by that name brand. It's the same milk. The only difference is the label. Yeah, I've never bought name brand over store brand milk. Tastes the same to me. And it's actually the exact same. Number 16. Yeah, this one I would stay away from for sure. Timeshares. Yeah, I hear on the radio all the time there's a commercial of this lawyer that will get you out of timeshares. Because I heard they're super hard to get out of. This seems like a hassle to me. A lot of yearly fees on those things. No interest in timeshares. So we got here. Number 17. Designer baby clothes. Yeah, that's a complete waste. Every yard sale I go to has designer baby clothes. Or maybe not designer, but baby clothes. Because they outgrow them so fast. So don't spend any money on that stuff. If I was going to have a baby, I'm not. I would buy clothes at yard sales for 50 cents or a buck. Because they're going to outgrow them in 10 seconds. Sorry about that. I had to stop the video because I had to run and take an order. And I'll tell you what happened. We're on number 18 of a list of 19 things people waste money on. I'll link the article. It's from BuzzFeed. But anyway, so the reason I left and stopped the video and then had to go, because I got an order. I do food deliveries in the morning. So I had a DoorDash order, and I'm filming this on a Friday. So I like to end early on a Friday. So if I can get orders, I want to get them out of the way, make a few bucks, and call it a day. I got to cut my lawn, blah, blah, blah. So I went to Starbucks to pick up an order. And I see another DoorDash driver. Very nice guy. I see him around. Super nice guy. He's retired. He's been doing this a long time. And then one of the customers there was talking to us, asking about DoorDash and how are people tipping anymore, and what. And this guy who's a positive guy, doesn't like to talk bad about anything, went off on DoorDash. Just say how bad. And I'm agreeing because I can't. It's a horrible run company. I've never seen a company bad as this. And she was saying she just got back from the vet with her 2 cats, and they charged her $800. She said, I don't know where that came from. She said, how are people affording to live anymore when she goes to the vet for nothing major for 2 cats, just whatever, yearlies, whatever it was. $800 something. She said she couldn't believe it. She said, how is anybody affording to do anything anymore? And she asked about DoorDash, and this guy has been doing it since 2017. I've been doing it since about 2020, give or take, I can't remember exactly. And he said, same thing I say, it's horrible. Nobody's tipping. So what happens when an order comes across our phone that nobody's tipping, we know that and we can decline it. But when you decline it, DoorDash likes to punish you and it doesn't let you schedule. So you can't get on to make any money because you're punished for not taking the no-tip bad orders. And DoorDash pays $2. So if it's a no-tip order, it's a $2 order. So it's terrible. Anyway, but the ironic thing was, the lady who's complaining about her bill is at Starbucks. And she's a nice lady. I'm not talking bad about her. But you know, she's at Starbucks, probably spent $20 for coffee and a bagel, whatever. She was getting some kind of food. I don't know their menu that good, but I'm not a coffee guy. And Starbucks was packed. And I was talking to another friend of mine last night where I sent her a YouTube video to watch just about some food shortages. I don't know if you guys ever watch Allegedly. He's got a lot of followers. He talks about the economy a lot. And I sent her a video about Whole Foods got hacked and there's some food shortages, blah, blah, blah. You should go check the video. I don't know. But, and she's nervous because she said her family doesn't pay attention to any of this stuff. And, you know, she's trying to get them to pay attention so they prepare for this kind of stuff, this bad stuff that's coming, that's here, the horrible economy. AI is going to take everybody's job, and that's not just exaggerating. When we talk about 40 years from now, it's coming fast. Everybody needs to prepare, and she's stressed out that her family just doesn't pay no attention and cause her a crazy conspiracist if she tries to bring anything up, which I get that sometimes too. But yeah, just the more you know, you got to prepare. Everybody's struggling out there. Yet, Starbucks is slam full at 10:30 on a Friday. I had to wait 10 minutes for an order. That rarely happens. So that's how busy it was. And people are just spending money like it's nothing, like everything's fine. Anyway, let's get back to this list. Anyway, you guys, the economy's bad. Everybody knows it. Stock up on things. Get prepared. Pay debt. Put money aside. If you can, start stocking up on extra food and supplies for your house. If you got stuff around the house that you don't like anymore, you don't want, start listing that stuff and selling it. Things are going to get even bumpier than they are now. Number 18 on the list of 19 things that people waste money on. We're almost done. All right, number 18, personalized license plates. Yeah, I can see that just a waste of money, a silly waste of money. I don't really see a lot of vanity plates anymore. It's probably just I don't know how much they cost anymore. I've never gotten one, but I used to see a lot more of them. But come think of it, I don't see those anymore. I don't know how much they are anymore. They used to be like $20, I think, right? $25, a long time ago. All right, number 19. Perfect timing. I didn't even know this. I didn't even pay attention. The last one on the list of things people spend money and waste money on for, it just goes back to my story that I was just telling you about Starbucks. Lastly, number 19, coffee. We just got back from Starbucks. Coffee, that $4 to $5 cup of coffee could have made it at home for like 20 cents. It's wild to me. Yeah, that's another one. And coffee has become like you can make fancy coffee at home now. Like everybody can have their own fancy coffee at home now with the K cups I'm not a coffee guy. I don't know enough about coffee, but I know people are starting to make like really good gourmet coffee at home anymore. But yeah, that Starbucks, and it shows a picture of a Starbucks cup. That's funny. I just got back from Starbucks for an order. Yeah, that's just a waste of money, man. That's just a big waste of money. So there's 19 things. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you could add more items to this list that people blow money on. I like this list because it's a little bit different. A lot of lists say the same things. I like this one because it's just a little bit different. Things I didn't think about. Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And I thank you very much, and we'll see you guys on the next video.